ambiguity question. Do you have an example of that?
I was a researcher. So this was I put on my researcher hat and gathering data and feedback on a digital transformation project to figure out how to better prepare to the workforce. Or so that question about being handling ambiguity in an environment, it was figuring out the higher education initiative how to better prepare the students when they transition into employees going in the workforce because the workforce was saying that they come in, they're educated, they have certificates or tools, but they really want us to hold their hand, and we don't have time to do that. You need to be able to figure it out. And a part of that was figuring out the biggest challenge is there's a disconnect in what you're learning in the classroom and trying to figure out what it means into practice. And so that's kind of why I also wanted in this presentation to not give you a bunch of information, but to say, how do you bridge what you're learning as a traditional project manager, and then how do you bridge it into in being innovative and embracing agility? And so learning more about having what you're teaching in the classroom and giving practical examples to an industry was a key point of that. Was also what are critical problem solving, critical steps, and we're thinking about AI, it's only an assistant or collaborator in success, right? You still have to be able to ask the right questions. And so really about things that are ambiguous is being able to ask the follow-up questions and not making it your sole responsibility to figure things out. And that has become the biggest challenges for us. You think, oh, this is ambiguous. I can't figure it out. Well, actually, you're not supposed to figure it out on your own. You're supposed to collaborate or ask follow-up questions. And so that is the real thing is to ask the right questions and figure out who you can get those answers from.